A note from the creator. Welcome to the pre-alpha demo of Fractured Blooms. This event demo was made in just 4 months by a tiny team of 4 to 5 developers. It is a focused preview of the tone and a first taste of the emotional core of Fractured Blooms. The full release will feature expansive farming, cooking, and live sim elements that intertwine with the horror and puzzles in surprising ways. This game is deeply personal, it is raw, it is difficult, it is comforting, it is grotesque. It carries pieces of me as well as real stories of my family. Thank you for letting us show you something so intimate. Our story is now in your hands. And for best experiments, headphones and controllers are recommended. This demo supports Xbox controller vibration and impulse trigger features. I am playing with an Xbox controller. And for you guys, I will leave it a little brighter. Tomato sauce, right? Tomato sauce on her dress. Okay, for something that requests that you play with a controller. Oh, I guess in all fairness, my controller wasn't plugged in. Okay, never mind. I was like, why? Why is the controller not working? But
The garden's like a child. It always needed something. But we ought to be self-sufficient these days. That was all I needed for tonight. Now, I focused on the garden. The seeds were beneath the porch, which kept them safe from the sun.
pick up the beet seed bag from under the porch. All right.
I always wanted to plant the flowers, but we needed space for the beets.
In the vegetable world, beets is my least favorite root vegetable. I do not like it. Tastes like dirt to me, and my family loves it. Okay, so that's tomatoes. Am I going over here? Scatter seeds and an empty garden plot. Oop.
After that, I dragged the bag of seeds again, my legs aching, and dropped it back under the house. I never saw or nothing, but I knew there were wild animals around.
So it's labeled as a cozy life sim with horror elements. I'm walking into this pretty
Then
blind.
I watered the beet seeds.
What I know about it is from a
Surprisingly, the summer heat hadn't gotten to the water yet.
what I know about it is what I learned from the Reddit post about the game. And I thought, well, that seems interesting. Do I need to fill the water?
After that, I watered the tomatoes as well. I used to overwater everything. Didn't think there could be too much of a good thing. Now that I was done with the garden, I could start on dinner.
Oh, am I not taking my tomato? My hard-earned tomato? Alright.
Empty. This door doesn't open anymore. There's something stuck inside the keyhole.
It told me how to get into the house and I already forgot.
It's so hazy today. You used to be able to see for miles. This house liked to sap my strength. Like a vulture, hungry, always. Sometimes I starved no matter what I did.
For central and southeast Munn County, for the rest of the overnight, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Today, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s.
Oh, we did bring our tomato in somehow.
There's always some kind of mess here. You can't remember what he wanted up here.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
Right, where do I find the pot?
I didn't usually leave the knives on the counter. This house had a habit of moving things around.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this down, the controller, and I'm gonna try mouse. Where is the fridge in this place? I ask you.
This hasn't worked in a while.
Well, for sure.
There was always some kind of fresh meat in the freezer. Sometimes we got venison. Sometimes other things.
Did other things? Right. The fruit is, or the fruit is rotten. Girlfriend, don't eat that. What was it? I already forgot.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy.
Blessed are they that hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. There was a note that did you hear the sound when we played? Oh. Creepy, kinda. Are we blocking a little from climbing up? Alright, I'm looking for the mixed noodles if you're curious as to what I'm doing. There's noodles on the floor. Nothing here. Okay, where and what weird place are you hiding the,
You used to read here all the time.
are you hiding the noodles? Oh, I found them.
Up high, where they should be.
Okay, so there must be a little living here somewhere. Weird. Okay, highly religious family, clearly. Or someone in the family is religious.
I still needed more ingredients. The tablet would replay the recipe if I'd forgotten it.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Mix noodles, venison, diced tomato, and 2 sprigs of thyme in a pot. Cook on medium heat. Remove after 30 seconds. Dinner's ready.
Once everything was prepped, I placed the lid on the pot, then moved it to the stove. I turned on the burner, then counted 30 seconds under my breath.
I'm watching the recording timer.
And took it off at what I'd hoped to be the right time.
Me too, girlfriend. Me too. Where am I putting? Oh, bring it to the table. Where's the table?
Wow, it's turned out great. I knew what I was doing. Everything was always just perfect. After dinner, I went upstairs and prepared for bed.
We're just gonna leave that there? Okay. I'm not gonna close this? Okay. Nice.
Upstairs was my personal hell. No matter how hard I worked, it always needed more from me. I used to be able to just go to sleep. I had hobbies. I liked reading. I liked this TV show as well. I used to wear beautiful dresses. Now it was all just rags and rags and rags. These are full of stuff that you haven't put away yet. Thankfully, they haven't noticed. His sheets are the loudest.
I'm getting stressed out. What the heck?
Remember how I used to hide from her in this box? I was done for now. Finishing the day was like swimming up a waterfall, like staunching an artery, like saving a wilted flower. I closed the lid and started the machine.
Don't know which one is my bed. I'm gonna assume this one.
Calves aching, I crawled into bed. And finally, I was allowed to rest.
Three stamina after going to sleep. I know that feeling well. How about you guys?
The garden was like a child. It always needed something. I ought to be self-sufficient these days. Anything for hunger. Now I could focus on the garden. I went underneath the porch and got out the beet seeds. It was hot
Hey,
again today.
don't listen to her.
Another sweltering
I think she's
humid summer.
insane.
I'm drenched head to toe.
You should plant the flowers instead.
Rolling down my leg.
Do I plant the flowers or do I plant the beets? I'm gonna plant the beets because the people pleaser in me says beets. The practical person in me says, well, this is a family clearly struggling.
I planted the beets. Then I tilled the soil.
What are you doing? Are you dense? I told you not to listen to her. You're going to regret this.
Well, I would probably regret it either way.
Yuck. I don't know how you can stand doing this. It's so dirty down there. Don't get me wrong. It's a good look for you.
Oh no.
Once that was all done, I watered the tomatoes as well.
I think you need a little more sleep if you want to do more.
Getting a poor night's of sleep reduces your stamina for gardening actions. It's not safe to stay outside any longer.
Empty. Not like there's ever anything worth reading. House liked to sap my strength. They picked at me, and I starved often, but tonight was going to be different.
Welcome home, Angie. Tonight's recipe is hearty venison stew. Noodles, venison, diced tomato, 2 sprigs of thyme. Count 30 seconds. There's no turning back. Dinner's ready.
The knife was out on the counter again. Chop, chop, chop. Just don't look up.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Just stop. You do realize no one likes your cooking, right?
Oh, this got creepy fast.
Oh my goodness. Wait. You're just like her. Oh, nothing.
There was always some kind of fresh meat in the freezer. I liked fresh meat. I liked how it was cold. I liked how it felt in my hands.
Oh, girlfriend.
It's just that, you know, there's always help out there if you need it. And you look like you really need it.
Severe weather issued from our county, West Virginia. Stay indoors.
I'm watching the recording.
One, two, three. Count with me from 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It was awful. It was slow. I couldn't serve this. Everybody just died. It was my fault. I placed the pot on the table, set the plates, and called them to die.
What? We did what now? Its mouth awaits. You know where to go.
I couldn't save them. Upstairs was my personal hell. No matter how much I cleaned, no matter how hard I worked, it was always and always and always
And always. And always. What time is ticking by fast. I'm not gonna be able to get some of the clothing.
worthless bitch. Don't listen.
I'm gonna fail because I can't.
I wasn't sure when this all started. I felt like I've been dreaming for a really, really long time. And I've been dreaming for so long. So I had this dream where I was this flower. At first, I didn't realize that I was a flower. I just knew that I couldn't move. I'd lose my legs, my fingers, my teeth, and then I finally realized that I'd been kept clean. I was this wilted flower, trapped in a vase. She ripped all of my petals off.
A flower. Poor pig flower.
Dirty thing. Flowery thing. Shambling. Filthy thing. This is where you are thick and loved.
Sometimes I think about the world turning off. If every light that ever existed just disappeared. Just if the sun just shut its eyes and went to sleep. I like thinking about it like that. If the world just turned off, I mean.
Fragile thing.
Societal thing.
Oh, I didn't realize there was another way through. What was that?
I was done. It didn't matter. I was done. I just wasn't enough.
Your fingers don't your lips that little hurt. Your head full of fertile pollen, knitted into your ribs and fragile bowls, a corona around your bones. This is where you are picked upon and plucked upon, given as the giver of nectar, of which we devour and partake. Dinner is ready.
The garden's like a child. It always needed something. But we ought to be self-sufficient these days. That was all I needed for tonight. Now, I focused on the garden. I went underneath the porch and got out the beet seeds. I never missed a day. Then, I tilled the soil. It was hot again today. Another sweltering, humid summer. I'm drenched head to toe, beads rolling down. Looks like it got worse.
If the world just turned off, then
You ought to stay away from the pipe.
You're just
I
like
didn't
her.
use the knives on the counter. I had a habit of moving things around. I always tended to my
Interesting. It won't let me play the demo again.
more whole than person.
The game is the release date is to be announced, and I definitely will play it when it comes out. And thank you guys so much for keeping me company, and I'll be back with another video very soon.